Welcome to Dump Truck Toolbox. I'm Alan, and today we're going to be talking about cashing out of your hauling business. So we're getting to the late December shutdown. So Merry Christmas to you. I'd like to offer you two gifts. First of all is today's topic. We're going to be talking dollars and cents as we look at cashing out of a hauling business. But the bonus gift is I'm going to share some strategies, one of which might allow you to cash out with $500,000. It's hard to feel like I'm giving serious advice on hauling in a Santa hat, so I'm going to lose the hat. So let's set up the situation here. Suppose you've owned your own hauling business for 20 years. You want to cash out. Maybe you have some new venture you want to move on to, or maybe it's time to retire and enjoy your freedom and your financial security. How much equity you have when you cash out depends on the strategy you've used to start your business and to grow your business over the 20 years you've owned it. Here are the assumptions behind the Dump Truck Toolbox budget simulation. Lots of details behind this. I've got some videos on that. We're going to look at three strategies today. First one is the simple life. So this is where you're all about driving. You want to drive for yourself, but you don't want to do a lot of unnecessary stuff behind the scenes. And so 2024, whatever year you're starting your business, you buy a brand new truck. I use a Mack Quint, 5-year loan, you pay it off in 2029, keep driving the truck. When the truck's 10 years old, the maintenance and repair costs are going up. And so you trade it in, buy a brand new Mack Quint in 2034. 2039, you pay that truck loan off, and you drive it for another 5 years until 2044. Here are the details of the financial results of the simple life as a strategy for running your business. Total cash flow and driver pay over the 20 years is a little over $1.2 million. That works out to just under $62,000 a year. When you cash out your 10-year-old truck, depreciated would be just about $108,000. Second strategy, I call work the warranty. And so start off the same way. You buy that brand new Mack Quint, but every 5 years, you pay the truck loan off, the warranty runs out, you trade that truck in, you buy a new one. So 2029, trade, buy. 2034, same thing, and you play the same game in 2039. So you end up owning 4 trucks over the 20-year life of your business. Your total cash flow and driver pay over the course of 20 years is almost $1.8 million, primarily because of lower maintenance and repair cost. That averages out to almost $90,000 a year. And then the net value of your truck when you sell it is $168,829 because it's only 5 years old. Accelerate the fleet. Same starting point, you buy that one truck. You trade your truck in after 5 years and you use the equity of selling that used truck to buy 2 Mack Quints. You hire a driver to help you. 5 years later, loans are paid off, you trade in both trucks, you use the equity in those 2 trucks to buy 3 trucks. Now you really have a fleet. You hire a second driver to drive along with you and your first driver, so a total of 3 drivers for the 3 trucks. 2039, you trade all 3 of those trucks in, and you buy 3 brand new trucks. Because you're trading in 3 trucks, you have more equity in those used trucks, and that means you have a larger down payment, and therefore you have a lower monthly payment. Your monthly payment drops from $8,255 a month to $4,779. And so your business is getting more profitable because you have less loan to pay off. Over 20 years, the strategy of growing your business to get to 3 trucks, the total cash flow and your driver pay is $2,971,852. And that works out to $148,592 total cash flow and driver pay on average across the 20 years. And then the net value of your trucks when you cash out in 2043 at the end of this 20-year period, you have equity in the business. The 3 trucks that are 5 years old will be worth more or less $506,485. And so the simple life, your yearly cash flow and driver pay to yourself, on average, a little under $62,000. When you cash out, the 1 truck is worth $108,571. Okay, that's not bad. That's a pretty good life. If you work the warranty, you trade your truck in every 5 years, buy a brand new one, and so your truck is always under the manufacturer's warranty. You give yourself a pay raise. Your average pay is $89,481. And then when you cash out after 20 years in 2043, the value of the truck you sell is $168,829. That's a superior strategy from a financial point of view, and it's also as a driver. I mean, who doesn't like driving a newer truck? The third strategy, accelerate the fleet. You're averaging almost $149,000 a year. And then the value of the 3 trucks when you cash out is $506,485. If I were 45 years old today, and I'm not, I would choose the strategy of accelerate the fleet. The average income is the highest. Now, you're working harder for that because you're having to manage the maintenance and repairs and paperwork for 3 times as many trucks. And you've got to manage the 2 drivers that you've hired as well. But still, the income is substantially more than owning 1 truck. And then when it's time to cash out, the equity of the 3 trucks is $500,000. If there's someone who wants to take over your entire business, lock, stock, and barrel, you will probably get more money for all the incidental items that you own, and more importantly, the goodwill, a hard to measure value of things like your customer list, the people who hire your trucks, the brand name, your reputation in the community, and all the behind-the-scenes processes you've set up, your budget and bookkeeping, your billing process, etc. And so $500,000, yeah, that's pretty good. If you can sell the whole business, you might get even more than that. Cashing out, if you do it right, there's a good amount of money involved. There's also potentially some tax implications. You definitely want to have an accountant involved and possibly a lawyer. The stakes are high enough. You want to get the professional advice you need. If you found today's video useful or interesting, please hit the like button. Always appreciate comments. Just put them below. This is probably my last full-length video for the calendar year. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate the many people who subscribe, who comment, who like. And I look forward to even a bigger year together in 2025. This is Alan. I'll see you next year on the Dump Truck Toolbox.